A round of applause for Howie Roseman. For the second year in a row, the Philadelphia Eagles had a very solid first-round draft. I was satisfied with what we did yesterday. We traded up from 15 to 13 with the Houston Texans, and we drafted Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis addresses defensive line and stopping the run, two areas that left a lot to be desired for the Eagles last season. And some people were upset. Some people wanted that safety, Kyle Hamilton, because that position has been rocky since Malcolm Jenkins left. We just lost Rodney McLeod to the Colts, I believe. Marcus Epps is And Kayvon Wallace has been very disappointing so far, very underwhelming. Some people thought that we could have landed Jordan Davis later on at 18, but I'm not too sure about that because sitting right behind us at 14 was the Baltimore Ravens, a team that was speculated to draft Jordan Davis had he been available to them. And there are concerns about Jordan Davis getting gassed too early, his stamina, about him being a three-down player. But I'm going to say this. I like Jordan Davis. He's a run stopper. He's very disruptive. He's agile. He ran a 4.78 40-yard dash. That is fantastic for a player that is 341 pounds. And I see him as a player who is going to be a foundational piece for our defense in these years to come for the future. Now let's talk about A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is a freaking Eagle. A.J. Brown has been traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. All offseason, people have been wondering, when were we going to make this big move on offense to help Jalen Hurts? We made the big move on defense. We picked up Hassan Reddick. But then after that, we made two moves. We picked up the Colts receiver, Zach Pascal, and then we picked up this Olympian receiver guy, Devon Allen. I liked both of those moves, but a lot of people thought that they were small moves. People thought that we weren't doing enough to help Jalen Hurts. This is that big move. A.J. Brown is an amazing receiver. He was drafted in 2019, the same class as Deebo Samuel and DK Metcalf, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside too. His first two seasons, he had over 1,000 yards. This last season, he had like 859 yards, but I think he only played 13 games. This shows me that Howie Roseman is trying to help Jalen Hurts. This shows me that Howie Roseman is trying to put Jalen Hurts in a position to succeed. This shows me that Howie Roseman is trying to surround Jalen Hurts with talent. Last season, he traded up to get Devontae Smith, and then this year he trades for A.J. Brown. That A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith will be an amazing combo. That's going to be a fantastic combo. Howie Roseman is trying his best to give Jalen Hurts weapons, and now there's going to be a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts this season, rightfully so. This will be his second year as a starter, his third year overall, and we're going to need to see some improvement. We've been giving him these weapons. We got to see him step up. He's got to get more consistent as a passer. He's got to get more consistent. He has to get better at scanning the field. I wouldn't say he's a turnover machine, but he's got to get better at throwing the ball away, like throwing the ball to pass. He holds the ball too long sometimes. We got to see him make that jump in year two, really. So I like what we did yesterday. Howie Roseman, he has continued this hot streak that I've talked about in the past. And this was so we were undercut. So when we traded up from 15 to 13, I believe that was us trying to get Jameson Williams. But something happened. So the Minnesota Vikings, who are picking at number 12, they traded with their division rival, the Detroit Lions, and the Lions took Jameson Williams before we could. So they undercut us. That was a receiver that the Eagles were reportedly looking at. He wanted to be drafted by the Eagles. Jameson Williams, he wanted to be an Eagle. It didn't happen. It wasn't meant to be, but we still made out well. We got Jordan Davis. We are addressing this defensive line that was terrible last year. We did not get consistent pressure on QBs. Just watch the Los Angeles Chargers game. That's all you need to see. That's all you need to see to know how bad our pass rush was last year. We didn't draft. We traded for a wide receiver. And this deal that A.J. Brown got is $100 for, no, excuse me. I said $100. It was $100 million for 4 years. He gets $57 million guaranteed. That's a lot of money, but sometimes you got to go for broke, ladies and gentlemen, because to say that the Eagles have struggled with wide receivers in this past decade is a huge understatement. We've struggled with wide receivers. Matt Collins, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Jalen Reagor. You got to go for broke. And A.J. Brown, this is an amazing weapon for Jalen Hurts to have. And I'm expecting a lot from this offense in 2022. So take care, everybody, and go Birds.